things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Texas Tech Red Raiders, Jones AT&T Stadium in Lubbock, Texas. As we'll see, a playoff team from last year, the Texas Longhorns, taking on another Big 12 foe, the Texas Tech Red Raiders. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. And the Red Raiders will get us underway with the opening kickoff. Returner's going to try to see what he can get. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So Texas's offense takes the field to start this game off. Now, guys, let's not forget, the last time these two got together, we had ourselves an absolute classic that has provided motivation for one side ever since, David.
I mean, such a back and forth, such a fun game. Everyone remembers where they were on their couch or in the stadium for that rivalry game.
And that's what rivalry games are supposed to look like. Both teams playing with phenomenal intensity. It's going to go down right to the wire. And you're right, those are the games that make college football special.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Wants to throw on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Sexton. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. The Longhorns can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Turns it on in midfield. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down.
And this guy's going to have to come through for you in this game. He picks up another first down, but he's your Heisman contender. He's the best player on your football team, and he's a guy that's just going to have to touch the ball a lot in this game if you're going to win.
Looking to scramble, and he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
And you get more and more hits on the QB like this right there, more and more making him scramble out of the pocket to the right. That's winning. He's going to start to see ghosts. He'll start to panic. He'll start to speed up that processor. Nice job by the defense making that quarterback feel very, very uncomfortable.
And the Longhorns will line it up on 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Now, I know you two never faced off against each other in an actual rivalry game other than the Thanksgiving morning turkey bowl. But knowing you two the way I do and the way you know each other, Jesse, what would you have done to try to throw Pollack off a little bit on a stage like this?
In our opening 10-play script, I would have had David Pollack cut blocked. Maybe even double-team high-load, chop blocked on every single play early.
Which is illegal, you bum. That's fine. But that's fine. You know what? I guess in retaliation to that, we would have just roughed the passer over and over, taking the 15-yard penalty. That's what's fun about this, Reese. It's petty. It's sometimes it crosses the line of dirty, but that's why rivalries are so fun.
Well, that last incompletion is a good example of why your timing has to be so good as a quarterback, because the windows, they open and they close so quickly in this part of the field.
Looking for the goal line. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. They keep nudging it closer, but now it's 3rd and goal from the 1. They just keep firing. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas! Quick strike through the air for the score.
What a nice job by the offense. First drive of the game, they matriculate it down the field, put themselves in a goal-to-go situation on 3rd down. It's not going to be easy throwing it, but they win the matchup, accurate throw, and they get paid.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Back to throw, it's Longo. Hauls it in.
not wasting any time. You just watch the opponent go down on their first drive and score a touchdown. So right away, you're aggressive. You're throwing the football on your first play of the game, and you're getting a nice completion. Really nice job.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
You got to have that defense you know you can go to in running situations. Your base defense where you say, okay, this is where I'm going to start, and I'm going to stop the run, stuff it up front. My guys play big up front. Then if I need to add some blitzes to it later on down the road, I can. But great job in the base defense making a play.
The Red Raiders will punt it away on 4th down. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. The Longhorns sending the offense back onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked one time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there, and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Got his man downfield. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as they get him down at the 37. Passing game kept the drive moving. Here's 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Oh, he makes the catch. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Longhorns are marching down the field.
As a head coach, you love to see your quarterback locked in early in games. And in the first drive, leads the offense down to a touchdown, throws a TD pass, and here he is again, making a really good decision and a very accurate throw to pick up that first down.
How many first downs is that alone, just on this drive? The defense, they keep this up, they're going to get worn out and continue to have to play more and more guys. They got to do something to change this.
Guys, it is Texas who holds the lead. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. On 2nd and goal, he gets another chance. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Longhorns!
The best running backs are the guys that can just sniff out the end zone. That running back showed you all of his freakish ability on that play.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game. So, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. Defense loves to show heat and try to confuse the quarterback. Now the play fake. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
And this offense, man, they're going to have to figure something out. Hey, this is already getting out of hand, but they're going to have to protect their quarterback. They're going to have to start throwing the football and having some success, because right now they got a bagel up on the scoreboard.
Didn't have anything working and just had to throw it away on 3rd down. And the Red Raiders send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and look for room. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. Here comes the Texas offense. They've already put a couple of scores up, and they look to add to it on this drive. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. This one's complete. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Hold.
So that penalty is going to cost them the first down as they back up, and now it's second down. And here comes the offense on second down. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Well, you live by the blitz, you die by the blitz. That time the defense called it at the perfect time. The linebacker able to make the stop on a short gain.
And from the offense's perspective, that's probably making a little something out of nothing. It's complete. They make the tackle at the 36. Let's see if they bring out the punt team. And the Longhorns will line up to punt it away. Fair catch is made inside his own 20 at the 17-yard line. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. They really need to find a way to punch back on this drive, already down 14. To the air, it's Longo. And with the completion out to the sideline, they'll pick up a couple.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
To the air on second down. The throw. Makes the grab. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Got his man out of the backfield. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Wants to keep it in the air. A little release to the back. Oh, he's got some space. Across the 40 out of bounds at the 41, and a big pickup has this offense on the move. The Red Raiders are on the move. From the gun, running back gets to give. And they make the tackle, but the official has tossed his flag.
Illegal blocking.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Offense in a bunch formation. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line, warp speed for second down. Wants to go up top. Looking down the middle. A strike downfield. And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30.
I know this isn't the start the offense wanted. They don't have any points so far in this game, but sometimes it just takes one explosive play to turn things around. And after that beautiful completion deep for the offense, that should give them a little confidence and a little momentum. They've now got us to be able to score points on this drive.
And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. And the Red Raiders with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Tight end now in motion. They'll run behind the big guys on the right. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The offense will quickly use a timeout. The Red Raiders are at the line trying to move the sticks on third and short.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
Looking to throw, it's Longo. Pressure coming. Down he goes, and that is the last thing this offense needs right now. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. This will be a 50-yard field goal attempt, and he'll have to curl it in from the right side. And this one is perfect. Now the lead is down to 11.
And not to be the old guys in the booth, but we are the old guys in the booth. Man, 50-yard field goals used to be really, really hard. Kickers nowadays, man, they are making it look so much easier, and he does right there.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Leaves it with the running back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Off play action. Here's the pressure. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Under fire. Working that left side. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. They're a couple of yards short of the first down, but the offense will stay out there on fourth down. Throws to the tight end. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41. Looking downfield on first down. He'll take a shot. Touchdown, Texas! They wanted it all, and that is exactly what they got.
Well, this offense is clicking. They've been doing it all first half, running the ball, throwing the ball. They had insult to injury with another touchdown here right before teams go into the tunnel. This defense, guys, they have got to find some answers, and they've got to regroup here at halftime.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. They'll run it from the gun. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update. The Longhorns will kick it off to start the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. They come into this third quarter with a lot of work they need to get done.
Yeah, and it starts with this possession. And I'm going piece by piece, and I know this is coach speak and very simple. I score. I get a stop. I score. I can get back in this game, but it's got to be one drive at a time.
It's going to have to be, but I think the mindset offensively is we're probably going to have to score every time we get it because our defense has been struggling. They have not been getting a lot of stops, so this is a critical drive here for this offense.
They'll run play action. Fires to the middle. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a third down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. He's got an open man. And he gets it done on third down. They move the chains, and they'll mark it at the 44. And the Red Raiders will snap it on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Here's the Heat. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Gets the back moving. Back to throw, it's Longo. Makes the grab down the middle. Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide, only a place to be tackled immediately. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. Looking to throw again. Fires to the wideout. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
This is a situation here in the third quarter this offense did not want to be in, facing a top 10 defense, one of the best units in the entire country. They didn't want to get down on the scoreboard like this and all of a sudden have to throw the football when the defense knew that was going to happen. The incompletion there is not a big surprise. This defense knows what's coming, and it's all because of the points right now on the scoreboard.
Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. He'll try to do it himself. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain for this offense.
Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. Might as well give it to him again. Continuing to turn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. The Longhorns with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Back to pass on second down. Quarterback adapting. Oh, better look out. There he goes. Guided out of bounds at the 22. A good play for this offense as they are threatening to score. And the Longhorns look to keep this drive humming. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. They get him down. Tough run, picks up 4. They'll mark it at the 19. Solid pickup of 4 on first down and 2nd and 6. Back to pass. Oh, they're after him. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
This defense continues to do a great job of not letting a great athlete at quarterback make big plays on them. Great job.
Unleashes one deep. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. They'll send out the kicker here. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out. They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work.
How great is it to know that if you can get the ball down somewhere close to the 40-yard line on your opponent's side of the field, you're walking away with at least 3 points because this dude is automatic.
Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. They're looking at a 21-point hole. There's still time to do some work, but there's also no time to waste. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Right back to the well. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down. And they got to keep that up here in the second half.
Off the play fake on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Harden. They are finding soft spots in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. This offense hasn't found the end zone yet. Starting to move. It's 1st and 10. Motion from the wideout. Off the play fake. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
It's 2nd and long now as this defense has some energy after that last sack. Dropping back, it's Longo. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Oh, he wants it all. He's got it at the 15. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11. The Red Raiders started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Guys, it is Texas who holds the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Final stand to the game, and we'll start with the first down. To the air on first down. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, Red Raiders! Made the grab in the end zone for the score.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
And here come the horns. They've got it again on offense. Guys, that last trip a little disappointing having to take the 3.
Yeah, and I think, Jesse, you see so many offenses talk about getting yards and the tempo and all the stuff they do. It was a nice job moving the football, but they got to get in the end zone this time.
Yeah, and I think to do that, they just got to be more physical at the point of attack, get some push up front. They need to be the best running team in this game to win.
Picks up the first down. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach. They're dealing with a second and long. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. The Red Raider crowd rising to the occasion to help its defense on third down. Makes the grab. It's Sexton. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. The Longhorns come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. He makes a catch. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15. His offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. He's got the tight end. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Wants to throw it. He caught it. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be first and goal for this offense.
You see a lot of offenses late in the football game with a lead get conservative. I like they didn't. Like, they trusted the passing.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Longhorns! That'll give them a little more breathing room as they try to push this winning streak to 5. They've extended this lead, guys, but sometimes in a rivalry game, you get down and you fight back that much harder.
Man, you've seen crazy comebacks and crazy swings of momentum in rivalry games. You just need that first thing to break your way, Paul.
And I think it really comes down to their key playmakers, David. They can come back. These guys need to take ownership. Now's the time. In this type of game, they have got to step up and start making plays.
Dropping back, it's Longo. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Backed up now, here's second and long.
It's a nice adjustment by the defense here. With a big lead in the game, you're putting extra DBs on the field, knowing the offense has to throw to get back in this one in the fourth quarter. So the best cover guys on the field, and they force an incompletion on the last one.
Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. Wants to throw on third down. Finds his tight end.
Well, you haven't seen a lot of incompletions from this guy now in his last 2 games out. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. As a head coach, you got to love the fact that your quarterback is dialed in.
Rushes on him. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. So now it's 2nd and long. They'll move the tight end. He'll try it again on 2nd and 10. Shoots it to the left. Interception, and things are going from bad to worse. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Great place to start for this offense. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Grabbed over the middle. It's Sexton. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. They'll put it in play from the 27, first down. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. They make the tackle. He gets 2 down to the 25.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position. You're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
Makes the grab on the left. And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the first down. And the Longhorns are threatening in the red zone. Now they'll run it to the right here. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Running to the left. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. It'll be 3rd and long. They're wanting to pile up some extra points. Got his man quickly. Touchdown, Texas! And they take it in for 6 more points. They've built a comfortable lead and trying to hang on for a Week 13 victory.
And they just keep piling on the points. We've seen in big moments in this game, they have been able to step up and deliver, particularly on offense. Very impressive performance.
38, Texas Tech, 10.
And he's coming out of the end zone. They stopped the return right there, and that will do it. This one is in the book. There's a long and storied